Hi guys, Morris here with another video. So the fact that you've clicked on this video means that you are probably interested in relocating to Switzerland. But which cities in Switzerland are the best places to live and relocate to? In this video I'll examine 6 cities in Switzerland that could be appealing for expats. The cities are presented in no particular order, but we'll look at factors like lifestyle, job prospects, language, and cost of living to help you make an informed decision about which city is the most appealing to you. I'll start this list by covering the capital of Switzerland, Bern. The reason I'm saying capital like this is that Switzerland technically doesn't have a capital. However, since 1848, Bern has been the location of the federal parliament and government, and as a result is the de facto capital. So fun fact, in German, Bern's official title is Bundesstadt, which translates to federal city rather than Hauptstadt, which means capital city. So Bern has a population of 140,000 people, which is less than half the size of Zurich, which I'll talk about later in this video. So in terms of the economy, Bern has a strong medical technology sector, having around 280 medical technology manufacturer and supplier companies based in the city. So another big industry in Switzerland is the telecom and technology sector, with big companies like Swisscom, T-Systems, Huawei, and eBay having their EMEA headquarters in Bern. So other big cities include the energy sector, which employs more than 15,000 people, as well as the design and consulting sectors. In terms of cost of living, Bern is probably the lowest on this list, with an average 1-bedroom apartment costing 1,100 Swiss francs per month, and the average 3-bedroom apartment costing about 2,100 Swiss francs per month. If you want a more detailed overview about the cost of living in Switzerland, you should check out my cost of living video, which I'll link to here. So moving on to the next city on this list and staying in the German part of the country, let's look at the city of Basel. So Basel is located in the northwest part of Switzerland, near the border of both France and Germany. In fact, the airport for Basel, known as Europort, actually serves the airport for cities in Switzerland, France, and Germany. Basel is the third largest city in Switzerland with a population of just under 200,000 people. One of the things that makes Basel attractive to expats is that about 1/3 of the city's residents are foreign nationals, coming from about 150 different countries. Since it's located so close to the French and German border, lots of expats actually choose to live in France or Germany while working in Switzerland in order to maximize their salaries while reducing their overall cost of living. So if you do not want to live in the city center itself, a 1-bedroom apartment will normally cost you about 1,200 Swiss francs, while a 3-bedroom apartment will typically set you back about 2,300 Swiss francs per month. In terms of economy and job prospects, the city is most known for its large pharmaceutical industry, with big multinational pharma companies like Novartis and La Roche being headquartered in the city. So while Bern is known for being a more quiet city, Basel is known for being a more artsy one, having around 30 museums in the city, as well as a number of theaters for people to visit. So I'll finish up the German language cities on this list by breaking down what is arguably the most well-known city in Switzerland, which is Zurich. Zurich is usually considered the economic capital of Switzerland and is where a lot of the famous Swiss banks are headquartered. In fact, about 1/3 of the city's residents are foreign nationals. So Zurich is often ranked near the top of global expat surveys for quality of life due to factors like low crime rates, high salaries, and good schools. However, it is also ranked near the top of the world in terms of cost of living for expats. While quality of life is high, some expats in Zurich find it difficult to find housing in the more desirable areas. A 1-bedroom apartment in the city will normally cost around 1,700 Swiss francs, while a 3-bedroom apartment will usually be closer to around 3,000 Swiss francs. Geneva. So moving on to the most well-known city in the French-speaking part of the country. Geneva is located on the beautiful Lake Geneva. Geneva is also known for having a very multicultural vibe, which is a result of hosting a number of international organizations in the city, including CERN, the International Labour Organization, Red Cross, World Health Organization, and World Trade Organization are just some of the 41 international institutions based in Geneva. So these institutions employ more than 30,000 of the city's 200,000 residents. All in all, about 40% of the city's residents are foreign nationals, and this number jumps to just over 60% if you count foreign-born naturalized Swiss citizens. So while being slightly cheaper than Zurich, the cost of living in Geneva is still higher than most other cities in Switzerland. So a 1-bedroom apartment in Switzerland will set you back about 1,700 Swiss francs, while a 3-bedroom apartment can typically be had for around 3,200 Swiss francs per month. Another city worth considering in the French-speaking part of the country is Lausanne. Lausanne is located about an hour from Geneva and is known as being a student city. So Lausanne is the fourth largest city in Switzerland and has a population of around 140,000 people. So while not being a particularly large city, it still hosts the headquarters of several large companies, including the tobacco company Philip Morris International, Salesforce, and Logitech. And Nestle is headquartered just 15 minutes outside of the city in nearby Vevey. It is also home of the International Olympic Committee, which is responsible for organizing the Summer and Winter Olympic Games. Like the other cities I have mentioned in this video, Lausanne is very popular with expats, with foreign nationals making up around 40% of the population. So whether you're an academic researcher working at one of the universities or someone interested in working at one of the large multinational corporations based in the city, I think there will be plenty of opportunities for you to consider if you were to move to Lausanne. So I'll finish off my list by providing you an example of what is generally regarded as the capital of the Italian-speaking part of Switzerland, which is the city of Lugano. Located in the southern tip of Switzerland and only about an hour away from Milan, Lugano benefits from a more Mediterranean climate, and in the summer months, temperatures can average about 27 degrees Celsius. One of the things that makes Lugano unique to other cities on this list is that the heavy Italian influence makes it quite a bit different from the more quintessentially Swiss cities like Zurich, Basel, and Geneva. You'll see that this Italian influence in various aspects of daily life, from things like the food, the architecture, and even the style of driving. As a result, some expats feel like it blends the best of both Switzerland and Italy. The local economy is very much centered around services industry, which accounts for nearly 90% of the local employment and includes industries like tourism and banking. For example, 15,000 people work in the banking sector, which makes Lugano the third largest financial center in the country. In fact, there are nearly 75 banks which are active in the city, as well as more than 1,000 companies which are active in the fiduciary, trade, and real estate sectors. So those interested in working in the IT sectors would probably be interested in the technology-focused companies which are based in Lugano, like the Swiss National Supercomputing Center or the Dale Mall Institute for Artificial Intelligence. So those are the 6 cities that attract the most amount of expats to Switzerland. So of course this is not a comprehensive list, as Switzerland is quite unique in that many large multinational corporations in the country are based in smaller cities that most people have never heard of. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of where you might want to live if you plan on moving to Switzerland. If you found this video useful, I would appreciate if you could hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really does help the channel. If you're interested in more information about living in Switzerland, you can check out my Switzerland playlist on this channel or visit my blog at expatwell.com. I hope to see you in the next video.